AI can and robots can assist us. AI and robots can augment us. And
Hmm.
AI and robots can enable things that we cannot do yet. So we have seen a lot of focus. Many companies are focused on the assistance part of the problem. And so with AI and robots, we can get efficiency. We can get higher productivity. And typically this means this kind of thinking about AI as an assistant that requires the human oversight. But increasingly, we see augmentation where AI can begin to do independently some tasks so that in some sense AI augments the human, and we now have a human and a machine working side by side, working together. However, there is this new class of AI and robot capabilities which do not exist yet, and which through the development of these intelligent machines we can bring to the world, and we can bring ideas and capabilities that maybe we were not dreaming about 5, 10 years ago.
I think, I mean, these are fascinating topics, and I like those buckets you talked about because I really, at the end of the day, we hope, and I think people that are trying to build these systems are really thinking about, the macro, like the big picture for Earth and humanity, but also the individual level quality of life. And what a lot of things you mentioned are, we would consider improvements to quality of life, whether it's taking care of aging parents or even yourself. The efficiency of government resources. That's been a huge topic of Doge, but obviously, like, if you want to look at what is Doge 2.0, like if we actually wanted to put a sustainable path forward on that, it would be more efficient allocation of resources based on the income coming in through taxes or tariffs or whatever it has you. And it seems like, AI and robotics is kind of the solution to that sustainable direction. Now, kind of moving forward a little bit, actually, I was going to move forward, but one thing we haven't really talked about yet, that kind of ties into that is humanoids. Um, and we've had at least one question about humanoids, but yeah, no, obviously, I think, a couple things, like we saw China had a humanoid race for a 10K or a 10K humanoid race the other week. That seems like a kind of a silly task, but like, a very, maybe one of fundamental benchmarks, but obviously there's a lot of imagination of what humanoids could do in manufacturing and industrial and also inside our homes.